Have you ever felt like you've run out of options? Like you're at a party, the music's great, everyone's having a good time, but then suddenly, the good stuff runs out. That's exactly what happened at a wedding in a small town called Cana in Galilee. It was a huge celebration, and guess who was on the guest list? Jesus, his disciples, and even his mother, Mary. His miracles weren't just random acts of power. They were signs pointing to who he was, and they had to happen at the right moment. But Mary isn't fazed. She trusts him completely. She turns to the servants and gives them a simple, powerful instruction. Do whatever he tells you. This is a key moment. It's about unconditional trust and obedience, even when you don't understand the plan. Nearby, there were 6 large stone water jars. These weren't for drinking. They were used for ceremonial washing, a Jewish tradition of purification. Each jar was huge, holding about 20 to 30 gallons. That's a lot of water. Jesus looks at these jars and tells the servants, "Fill the jars with water." This must have sounded crazy. They knew they had just filled those jars with plain, ordinary water. Imagine being that servant. You have to walk up to the most important person at the party, the one in charge of the whole event, and hand him a cup of water. Their potential for humiliation was huge, but again, they obey. They draw from the jars and take it to the master. The master of the banquet takes a sip. He has no idea what just happened behind the scene. He doesn't know about the conversation between Mary and Jesus, or the servants filling the jars. All he knows is that this is, without a doubt, the best wine he has ever tasted. He's so impressed that he calls the bridegroom over. He's a bit confused, but in a good way. He says, "Everyone brings out the choice wine first and then the cheaper wine after the guests have had too much to drink. But you have saved the best till now." Think about that. The wine Jesus created wasn't just average. It wasn't just a quick fix to solve a problem. It was the best. It was of a higher quality than anything they had served before. This tells us something profound about how God works. When He intervenes in our lives, when He turns our water into wine, He doesn't just meet the minimum requirement, He provides abundantly with the very best. He takes our ordinaire and makes it extraordinary. This event in Cana was more than just a miracle to save a party. The Bible calls it the first of Jesus' signs. It was the moment He began to reveal His glory, His true divine nature. It was a sign that pointed to who He was, the Son of God, the one who has authority over the natural world. And what was the result? His disciples, who were just beginning their journey with Him, saw this and their faith was solidified. They believed in Him. So what does this story from 2,000 years ago mean for us today? First, it shows us the power of inviting Jesus into every part of our lives. Not just the religious parts, but the celebrations, the ordinary days, and especially the moments when we run out, when you feel like you've hit a wall, like your resources are gone. Remember Mary? Go to Jesus. You don't need a fancy speech. Just tell Him the problem. I've run out of joy. I've run out of patience. I've run out of hope. Second, it teaches us about obedience and trust. Like the servants, we're often asked to do things that don't make sense to us. Fill jars with water. Take it to the master. It sounds illogical. But faith is acting on God's word even when we can't see the full picture. When we obey, even in the small, seemingly strange steps, we position ourselves to witness a miracle. We get a front row seat to see God work. And finally, remember the quality of the wine. When Jesus steps into your situation of lack, He doesn't just patch it up. He brings transformation. He turns your emptiness into abundance, your sorrow into joy, your ordinary into the extraordinary. He always saves the best for us. The bridegroom got the credit, but the servants knew the real source of the blessing. When God works in your life, you'll know where it came from. This miracle is a beautiful picture of the new life Jesus offers. He takes the water of our ordinary, ritualistic lives and transforms it into the rich, celebratory wine of a real relationship with Him. He's not just a problem solver. He's the source of a new, abundant, and joyful existence. Whatever you're facing today, whatever feels like it's running out, invite Jesus into the middle of it. Trust Him. Do what He says. And get ready to taste the very best. Thanks for watching today. If this story encouraged you, give this video a like and consider subscribing for more content that explores the incredible stories of the Bible. We'd love to have you as part of our community. See you in the next video.